Thanks for joining us. This is Dennis Kiel, Chief Curator at the Light Factory, and I'm going to be talking about the winners of our Bring the Family Photo Contest presented by the Light Factory and WFAE. The first winner is for the best narrative is by Don Brown. It's a photograph called Romping Cousins. And one of the reasons I like this photograph is because it's something that it's a subject of little kids running on the beach. Everyone has taken this photo, and if you're going to do this, one of the things you want to do is somehow make it different than everyone else. And what Don has done here is he's photographed the children. It's almost night, just might be twilight. You can see the sky looks great, but he's been forced to use flash, which is a good thing because it's brought out the foreground. We can see the little girl in the front. And it's one of the photos that will make you stop and look at it even longer and pull you all the way to the sky, the beautiful sky. The narrative part of this is well, one of the things I like about a good narrative is that first I try to figure out what's going on myself. And with these kids running around and these great, they're so spontaneous, there's great looks on their faces and their smiles. It makes me think that they love running on the beach, or this is the first time they've ever been on the beach. And of course, if you read the narrative, it's true that the latter is definitely true, that this is the first time they've been on the beach. This is the kind of photo, too, that you want to, once you pull the viewer into it, they'll want to look a little longer and start to make discoveries. And if you look at the little boy in the center, you'll see that he's actually running out of his pants, which is very humorous. The second winner is the Judges' Choices Award, and it's Rebecca Bupp, and the title of the photograph is My Grandparents. And this is a great image because it's a very simple composition. It's two people, and so how do you make it a little different and make it more interesting? She's actually probably gone down on her knee and taken it from a lower angle, and which makes it more dramatic and kind of pulls you into the image. And the first thing I thought of when I saw this, with that sort of, I know it's the wall behind it, but kind of reminded me of the sky, and it kind of also reminded me of a great photo by Ansel Adams of Georgia O'Keeffe and Orville Cox taken in 1937 in Santa Fe. Actually, it's Canyon de Chelly, and that's the first thing I thought of. So that's always a good sign that if you're influenced by a major photographer. But here, this could also be the best narrative as well, because you can see she's looking at him, and he's got that kind of quirky look on his face, and you can tell they've had a great life, and you actually want to know more about them. The Best Fine Art Award goes to Sarah Roberts for The Joys of Motherhood, and this is a great image. It's if you're going to take a photo of yourself with your kid, again, don't do it the normal way. Let's be as fun and creative as possible. And here she's got all this food and vegetables floating around. It looks like it's floating around, and her hair is blowing up, and the kid, her young son, I believe, is just visible. And so she's really utilizing what makes it the best fine art photograph. She's utilizing her limited picture frame and really composing everything so without us even knowing it, everything is balanced. And this could also be, I would say, a great narrative too. I mean, it makes you think about it because with the food, she's talking about maybe how difficult it is to find the right food for your child, and the child won't like certain foods, although this little boy likes the fact that the food is floating or flying in the air. And with her hair blown up like that, I think it also indicates that being a mother and raising a child is very difficult. Well, thanks to the winners, and I just want to let you know that all of these photos will be on view in the Light Factory's 39th Annual Members Show, which will be from May 23rd to August 28th. The opening reception is June 4th, which is open to everyone. You can learn more at www.lightfactory.org. And once again, thanks to all of our friends here at WFAE.